Okay, so for our experiment, we focused on social conformity. So what we did was we had a group of 4 people, and we had 4 note cards, and one of them was different, and it was off by like 1 number. So it was just a simple math problem, and they would equal. We said that they equaled the same number, but one person was different, and we tried to see after calling each person and saying what they got on the math problem. We saw if the person would say that had the different note card, if they would say the same number as their friends, or if they would stick to what they actually thought was right. Based on our 3 experiments, we found that they were able, they didn't stand up for what they thought was right. They went off based on what their friends got on the calculations.
And so this experiment that we conducted showed social conformity, and that we were testing to see what Carson said, like how people would react and how if they trust themselves or they trust their friends more in these kinds of situations in like a school setting.
So I'm going to give you the sheet, and I'm going to place it face down and keep it face down. And then I'm going to say like 1, 2, 3, go. And then you're going to flip it over, solve the problem in your head. And once you have the answer, you slap the ground. But you don't say the answer out loud. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go around and ask for the answer. So basically I'm like measuring like your mental like quickness. All right.
No way.
So when you tell us go, we do it.
Yeah, so keep it.
Don't look at it like I did 8,
And
10, 2, and 3.
And don't okay, don't flip it. Okay, so and whenever you flip it over, like don't ask any questions. Don't look to your neighbors like it's all like you, like it's your problem. Like yeah, like yeah, like don't ask any questions. No clarification, because like I'm pretty sure I like explained it pretty well. Okay, so ready, set, go. Okay, so what did you get?
26.
Wait, what did you get?
26. 26.
26.
Oh, I see.
26.
26.
Okay, so what made you like decide to like say 26 rather than like your answer?
Because everyone said it, so I thought it was right.
Okay, cool. Ready, set, go.
Okay, Ellie, go first. 28. 28. 28. Alright, so I got 27, but they all got 28, so I just assumed they were right because the majority had it, and I was only 1 off, so I probably miscounted. Good answer.
No, it's all like, yeah, it's just a
Can we use it on the? Can we write on the card?
I mean, you won't need to.
Like 2 + 2. Use the thing about.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
You start.
28.
28.
28.
Why did you say the same answer as everyone else, even though you had a different answer?
Because I didn't want to be dumb.
How likely were subjects to conform to group opinion?
In my experiment that I conducted an experiment towards 12-year-olds, and so I feel like younger people, like they're more likely to conform because like of social pressures, and just because like all their friends are there, and they think that they're right because everybody, like their friends are right too, and getting the same answer. And also the girl who had who was given a different problem beforehand, she even said like you could tell she wasn't confident because she was like, oh, like I'm so bad at math, like I can't do it, like I'm so slow. So then like that's another reason why she would conform to say the answer that everybody else said.
subjects did not conform, did they hesitate, hedge, or experience self-doubt?
Some of our subjects did experience self-doubt. You could tell on their face they kind of hesitated to say their answer, but once they said their answer, they didn't say their own. They said the other person's answer or the group's answer, and you could just tell that they weren't sure if the other people were right, but because a majority of them had the same answer, they decided to conform and keep the same answer that they had. Based on your experiment and interviews, what factors do you think are most important in allowing a subject to avoid conforming?
For one thing that really plays a big role in social conformity is them knowing that they are being filmed. So there's that pressure that, they have to be right in order to look good to whoever's watching the video. And the way that we conducted the experiment, we told them that we were measuring their quickness and their reaction time. So also that took a toll on they wanted to be the first one, so that they needed to thoroughly look through the equation and try to get it as fast as they can, which plays an important factor in our experiment.
What are y'all's final thoughts?
Well, I was expecting all of them pretty much to conform, but it was very interesting to see because we went up to groups they were already with all their friends. So when we were doing the experiment, I was expecting some of them to be able to stand up to their friends, and for the people who got the different math problem to be no, this is the right one, but none of them actually did. So it was very surprising to see that although they had close friends around them, they were still self-conscious, I guess, to stand up and say what their right answer was.
And we think that it showed a lot of difference in confidence in people's trust in themselves in specific classes and specific subjects, because there's a lot of people before they started said that they were worried because they're not really good at math, so then they just conformed to what other people said because they assumed that the other people would be right. So that was really interesting.